Welcome back to Budding Bookworms. Today we are going to be reading a Halloween story. Tiny, where's your costume? Tiny, you're back. Oh, I love the costume. Look at this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is he? You're right, he's a spider. Okay, let's get to our story. So our story today is There's a Witch in Your Book. And the author is Tom Fletcher. And the publisher is Random House Children's Books. So I hope that you are going to enjoy our story along with Tiny and I. Eek! There's a witch in your book. What a mess she's making. Wipe the mess away and turn the page. Well done. You cleaned up the mess. But, uh-oh, now Witch looks cross. I don't think she likes us unmuddling her mess. Watch out. She's about to turn you into a toad. Quickly, hold up your hand to block the spell. Phew, you caught the magic in your hand. What a cheeky witch. Let's teach her a lesson and turn her into something instead. Use your finger as a magic wand and say these words. Magic this, magic that, turn this witch into a cat. The spell worked. You turned the witch into a stinky little cat. But look, she has fleas and they're hopping all over your book. Use your magic wand finger and say this spell. Magic silly, magic funny, turn each flea into a bunny. Oh no, we didn't think that through. Now your book is full of bunnies. Okay, I know just the spell to get rid of bunnies. Finger wands ready. Magic far, magic near, make the bunnies disappear. Whoops, those bunnies are see-through now, and they're still in your book. Now they're bubble bunnies. Try poking all the bubbles with your magic wand finger. Arg! Those bubbles were full of slime. Now your book is even messier than it was before. Oh dear, this has all gone horribly wrong. If only we knew someone who could put everything right. Meow. Oh yes, Witch, of course. Do you think she might be more helpful this time? Let's try turning that stinky little cat back into a witch. Finger wands up. Magic scratch, magic itch. Turn the cat into a witch. Great, Witch is back, and I think she has a spell to help us. Will this clean up the slime? Whiz whackaroo. Oh, her spell made a hole in your book. She has a plan. Use your hand to help a witch swoosh all the slime through the hole. Done. Your book is all tidy. Thank you, Witch. But wait a minute. If you swoosh the slime through the hole, it must mean that now your book is messy. Take a peek through the hole at your room. Can we see it? Phew. I can't see any slime, but I do think your room could be a bit tidier, don't you? And when you tidy up, please, no magic spells. Now you have such a tidy book, I think it's time for a spooky sleepover. Shall we do one more spell? Yes? Use your magic wand finger to make some spooky sleepover guests appear. Magic snoozy. Magic dozy. Call some friends and let's get cozy. It worked! Have a fun sleepover, little spooks. Try not to make too much mess. Tiny, I hope you liked that story as much as I did, and I hope that you had fun as we read the story along together. Right now, we are going to go and visit Miss Karen, and she has another story that she's going to share with us.
Hi there, my name's Karen, and I'm going to tell you the story of the Little Orange House. Once upon a time, a very small witch was walking in the woods. The cold wind was blowing the dry leaves all around her. The little witch was frantically searching for a house for the winter. She could not find one. Suddenly, a piece of orange paper blown by the wind landed at her feet. She picked it up. The little witch looked closely at the paper and said, "I shall make myself a house from this piece of orange paper." She folded the paper in half and she took her scissors, which she always had in her pocket, and cut off 2 corners to make a roof. Her house with its roof. "This will do just fine," she said as she looked at her new house. "But I will need a door." She always wears pointy hats, so she cut a special door that looked just like this. There's room for her pointy hat. Perfect. The little witch walked through the door and into the little orange house. It was very dark inside. She quickly hurried right back out. "I will need to make windows to let in the light," said the little witch. She cut a front and a back window, and it looked just like this. So there's her little door, and there her windows, a front one and a back one. Oh, it was a fine-looking house, her very own little house, with a roof, a door, ready for pointy hats, and windows. But just as the little witch started to go inside for the winter, she saw a tiny ghost floating down the windswept path. As the tiny ghost came to a stop near the little house, the little witch saw that she was crying. "Why are you crying?" asked the little witch. The tiny ghost stopped crying and answered, "It is cold and windy, and it is getting dark, and I have no place to spend the winter." "You can spend the winter with me in my new house." "Oh, thank you," said the tiny ghost as she peeked through the window. "This is a very nice house." "First," said the little witch, "I will need to make you a front door of your very own." She took her scissors again and began to cut. She cut a very tiny door. It looked like this. The 2 happy friends went inside. The tiny ghost went in the little door. The witch went in her own special door, and all winter long they lived happily ever after together inside the little old orange house. If you want to see the inside of their house, which I think we do, let's unfold the paper. Happy Halloween.
Thank you, Miss Karen, for sharing that great Halloween story with us today. Hey, Tiny, are you ready to see some of our storybook stars? Our first storybook star is Gwen's pet fish, MAUI. She is a blue betta fish. She loves hiding in her cave and eating. Our next storybook star, there's 2 of them. There's Duke, and Duke loves naps and treats. And YOONA loves walks and making new friends. Oh, making new friends is so much fun. And our third storybook star is Baron. He's 13 years old, and he loves snuggling and cuddles. He's a poodle and dachshund perfect blend. He loves going for walks and saying hello to anyone who walks by. His best friend is his puppy pal, Ruby. Thank you to everyone who sent in their pet pictures. If you would like to share your pet with us, you can send your picture to the address on the bottom of the screen. I hope that you had fun with us. I hope that you have a very happy Halloween.